Here's a quick review of the Adidas Ultraboost 3.0 Pride. I have an older video where I commented on the poor paint application, so I'll do a reminder. I've walked probably a good 40-50 miles in these at this point, and there's been no chipping. I guess that's not that much of an issue since you don't really have any contact versus the inside, which does pick up scuffs here, if that matters to you. But the most important thing with this kit is the upper. It's been nicknamed Stretch Mark, and now that I have it, I totally understand why. It really took me aback as I wasn't expecting this kind of aesthetic. It really took me a long time to get used to it because it really is very eerily reminiscent of Stretch Mark. I don't have a 1.0, but I do have a pair of 2.0s that my wife uses for running. Not the best colors, but it really is just here to demonstrate the difference in the kind of toe box. Now the main similarity is both pairs, like I think just about every Adidas Boost, has this plastic going around here that gives the shoe shape, and that seems to be the same exact thing on the 2.0. Now on the 2.0, the woven material, the prime knit, is thick and not that stretchy. It has a little bit of stretch in it, but not that much. I could barely fit my foot in there, but it feels pretty restrictive, and the shoe has been worn in as a daily runner. Now the 3.0 upper is a lot more stretchy than the 2.0, as you can see here. But I wouldn't say it's as stretchy as like the tricolor NMDs. There's a limit to the stretchiness. And as I've learned and I've discussed in my older videos, too much stretchiness and looseness isn't necessarily a good thing, and it may feel a bit too loose if it doesn't really hold your foot in. And I think the 3.0 does a really nice job of combining structure with this plastic along the toe box, like in the older ones, the fairly rigid three stripes plastic, and the heel cup. So overall, I feel that it gives my toes enough room to stretch as needed, but at the same time it holds your foot in place so you can walk long distances without any issues, compared to like the Yogi runs I reviewed earlier, which are really, really loosey-goosey on top, and they're sort of like slippers. They're okay for short walks, but if you're walking a long distance, they just don't really hold your foot in. And the 3.0, while again not being crazy about the Stretch Mark aesthetics, really seems to find a really good balance of giving you stretch while at the same time holding your foot in place, and for that I'm really, really, really pleased. Aside from that, that's basically the situation with the upper. I did true to size 9.5, and I'm happy with that. It has an insole that you can remove to give you more space. I mean, the sole is an standard Ultraboost, and it's very comfortable as usual. It's gonna get dirty. It doesn't look like you have a lot of rubber, and I'm always worried that these things are gonna wear out super quickly. But I've been walking in them quite a bit, and I have with my other Boost variations, and it's surprisingly been durable so far. I'll see how it is in the long run, and to be honest, as far as YouTube, I've not really seen too much evidence of what happens to these shoes if you wear them for an extended period of time. So I don't know if it's because most people end up collecting them and not wearing them, or what the deal is, but that's basically it. So true to size, upper does a really good job of giving you stretchability while at the same time holding your foot in place. And here's a quick comparison with the 2.0s again, just so you see. The rear is really, really similar, and that's that. And the toe is definitely not similar. Aesthetically, I definitely prefer this kind of design. Better if it'd be a single color, but this looks just more natural as a shoe, whereas this one, again, just looks like a Stretch Mark no matter what, and once I have that in my head, I can't get rid of it. So that's basically it with the review, and that's it.